Hello, GOL, Nikki McGregor, founder of the GOL Network and Gathering of Lightworkers, and I have Jodi with me with Intentional Healings, and she joined GOL this last summer, and we are super honored and thankful to have you on board. It's I remember the first time that you walked in the door, it was just felt like you were coming home to me.
I felt the same way. Like I saw you actually walked out of the door at Potter Wines, and I said, I got to get to know that girl. I didn't know it was you then.
Jodi walked in, and it was, when you've met somebody that you're supposed to know, when you just want to come across the table and give you a big hug. And that's how I felt when I met you and just gotten to know you. And so we're really excited. Jodi is part of our professional membership and part of the GOL network of providers. And so what we love to do in GOL is really highlight and shine light on all the holistic health and wellness providers that are offering different healing modalities and the keys. So when you can't find the root cause of what's going on in your life, mind, body, and spirit, I bet you there's somebody in GOL that has an answer. And it's really been a blessing for the seekers that are coming in and also the other professional members to be able to collaborate.
Yeah.
And know who to refer to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So excited.
I know. Okay, so what we love to do with the interviews is I would love to hear, just what really got you inspired to start Intentional Healings. Where did you start?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a long journey. I've been in the holistic field probably for about almost 30 years. Started in real estate in Las Vegas. I've sold real estate for 40 years. So I had to go from that was my bread and butter, but the reality of it is that I felt so much better when I was helping heal people's souls. I did the one to meet people and to have a paycheck, and then slowly over time, really incorporated healing arts with Reiki. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and so I've done certifications since 2011, and a practitioner as well. Reiki really saved me from a marriage that had gone south. And once I felt what it was like to know me from the inside out, then of course I wanted to help other people. And Wayne Dyer has always been one of my main mentors. And so he has the book, The Power of Intention. And that's where I took the name from, Intentional Healings, because I realized we could do so much more if we can intentionalize our thoughts, our feelings, and then move those into action. So it became that, I think, in 2014 or so, and it's just been a lovely process. As I heal myself, I'm better equipped to help others heal themselves because I teach them the tips and techniques of what I know that works for me, and I go straight up to quantum because that's where all the changes are easy to happen.
No, I love that. And isn't it's so true that I think we can be a better provider and practitioner when we've been there, we've done that. You can really have that genuine empathy when you're doing the treatment and helping that person through that healing.
Well, that's basically what I do is I kind of read the room, whoever's in the room. I have a sensitivity because back in the 90s when I came into my own, and that's when I found Reiki, I started realizing that all my senses were heightening. And as that happened, it really gave me a sensitivity for others. And in human design, I'm a projector. So I have to be asked to come into the room, basically. That's a very strange situation. But as a healer, that's actually been beneficial for me because I have to basically observe and allow the energy from the divine to come through me. So I kind of step my energy back, and that allows me to be the purest vessel possible to help others with the healing, because I don't put any agenda on it myself. I just ask the universe, ask the light, what do you need? And then it's just shown, and I'm like, wow, that was really pure. I couldn't have done that on my own.
Wow. And we really don't. And I think understanding that and honoring, where these gifts, and we all have spiritual gifts. we are given these gifts, and each one of us have different strengths in that. And I think it's been a really fun process, and witnessing the journey just in this community alone, watching how certain people can activate that in others. And some of it is just that being around each other activation, and some of it is just building confidence and validity.
Absolutely.
In what you're feeling and seeing.
And Reiki isn't my only modality. I traveled to 3 or 4 different countries with breathwork givers. Some people back from the 70s. I went to India and shaved my hair, believe it or not, which was crazy because that was right in the middle of being in a movie.
Oh my gosh.
So I had my hair and did a scene with Don Miguel Ruiz of the Four Agreements. And the movie was on hold for about a year, and I planned this trip to India to learn how to give breathwork sessions. And then when I came back and my head was shaved, I had to make the decision, do I wear a wig or how do I go on and film the rest?
Wow.
So there's some crazy
minor
things.
details.
Minor. Yeah, I found a wig that was pretty close to my earlier. But then it was the grow out for about a year, That was so hard.
I can only
I'll
imagine.
never do that again, but it was an interesting experience.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm sure that, gosh, what an experience, go to India, right? And then the release. And I only imagine during that time period of your life and just the journeys that we go through when we're having these experiences.
Absolutely. And it was really natural for me to get into coaching. So I took NLP. I'm a master practitioner, coach, and timeline specialist and hypnotist, all those things. And then a meditation specialist. So I do a little bit of the hypnosis without going too deep into the clinical type of hypnosis. I use it in meditation because what happens is I almost go into trance-like with my voice is just allowing, and then I channel the information from Creator, from Source, from God, and it's very this is where all the miracles happen in my clients, is when they just allow themselves. And somebody come in and say, I can't meditate. And I say, give me 5 minutes with you. It's almost a challenge sometimes, and I really love it because anybody, I believe, can meditate. They just have to give themselves permission to let go of the chatter, and there's always going to be the chatter. But I'll be doing that now in this salt room. I'll be doing meditation actually tomorrow for an open house here. Yeah. And so it's kind of my introduction into Idaho, which I just love Idaho, from Las Vegas. I've had my beautiful crowd in Las Vegas for years, and now I'm transitioning to be here in Caldwell, Idaho, in this beautiful salt room and be able to use my gifts to help people in Boise, Meridian, Caldwell.
I was going to say, so this salt room, the salt therapy room that's here in Caldwell, it's a beautiful space, very, very clean and bright and white, and they've got 3 different salt rooms. You've got your treatment room, there's other treatment rooms, so I love that you've landed here, and it's not, it's right off the freeway, so it's really easy access. But do you want to share, what other offerings do they have here at the salt room?
There's a girl who's an esthetician. They also do red light therapy, and then also the foot bath to detox and really get yourself cleaned up. And then these salt rooms are really magical because powder fine salt comes through the air, and you can either, most people I don't think they get on their phones, but you could do that if you wanted to. There's these anti-gravity chairs that you sit in. It's so relaxing. You can put music on here. I'm going to start to do meditations in here for people like I did in Las Vegas. And so, that's pretty much it. They also have a place where you can buy salts and different, the actual salts, like the salt bars. You can create your own areas. Yeah, it's really a sweet, sweet place. It was the first place I came to when I realized, okay, now I'm starting over again. I'm new business. And I've worked in a salt room in Las Vegas for 1.5 years. I helped open up the salt room in Las Vegas. And so it just drew me here. I looked at a couple other places and I said, no, this is the place for me. And I feel like I'm home again.
Yes. And such a healing where you can layer the modalities together and be able to utilize the space. And so it's a beautiful space that you're here and landed in, and landed in Idaho too. So we're thankful to have you to this Treasure Valley. I think we have been attracting I've noticed a lot of people that have moved here from out of state, and they're all being drawn to the state of Iowa, to the Treasure Valley for a purpose and a reason. And it's just been really, really beautiful process meeting everybody and coming together, collaborating, building community. So we're thankful to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any last thought, testimonial that you would love to share?
Well, I always know that the end result with each person, because whatever brings them here is different, but because of the way I'm able to hold space, when we're done, I just see the difference in how they walk out of there and their response, and I've never heard anything else except, oh my God, why did you bring me back? I didn't want to stay in that space.
Yeah.
So I know that I get to do the work that I love and be a part of their healing.
Yeah. And you do create that space. You have this very grounding, very calming, and it's almost like mom,
Yeah, for sure. Jewish mom here.
So we thank you. Thank you for sharing. If you would like to connect with Jodi, you can at thegolnetwork.com. We have a list of providers. And then also we are grateful that you got on here and watched, and we look forward to seeing you at the next GOL events. Much love, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.